Jai Hind everyone, welcome back to class. Today we are going to start our new chapter Exponents and Power. So let's begin. Actually, the first question arises in our mind that why actually we need exponents. So let's try to find out the answer of this question. Why we need exponents? Okay? Suppose I am asking you to write 5 multiplied by 5. Okay? 5 multiplied by 5. I am not asking you to give the answer. I am asking you to write 5 multiplied by 5. How will you write? 5 into 5. Okay? Suppose I am asking you again to write 5 multiplied by 5 and again multiplied by 5. Then in this case, how will you write that? 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. This is how we will write. That is 5 multiplied with itself 3 times. Suppose if I am asking you to write 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 and so on in the same manner for 7 times. Okay? 5 is multiplied with itself 7 times. Then how will you write? 5 multiplied by 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 5 and multiplied by 5. That is 5. As you can see here, it was asked that 5 multiplied by 5 7 times. So we have written 5, 5, 5, 5 7 times and these are multiplied. But what if it was when we wrote 5 multiplied by 5, it was very easy. This was also easy. But writing 5 multiplied by 5 7 times, this was a bit tedious job. Suppose if I am asking you to write instead of 7 times, I am asking you to write 5 multiplied by 5 201 times. Okay? I am asking you to write 5 multiplied by 5 with itself 201 times. So would you be able to write this 5 multiplied by 5 201 times? What will happen if I start writing it right here? My entire board will get filled and maybe still I am not able to write that 201 times. And suppose if it is asking you huge numbers like 2000 times, 3000 times, then how will you write? So to get the solution of such numbers so that we can write these and we can express these huge numbers which when the numbers are multiplied with itself, that there the exponents come into the play. 5 multiplied by 5 can be written as, what is this? 5 multiplied with itself 2 times. So it can be written like this. Okay? 5 multiplied by with itself 3 times, it is written like this in form of exponents. 5 multiplied with itself 7 times is written like this, and 5 multiplied by 5 itself 201 times can also be written very simply, 5 raised to the power 201. Now when we write the numbers in these notations, then here I am taking out here the number which is multiplied with itself, like 5 is multiplied with itself, so 5 is base. 5 is base, and the number of times it is multiplied with itself is called exponent. So here 2 is exponent. Okay, let's have a look at these examples also. Here 5 is base and 3 is exponent. Here 5 is base and 7 is exponent. And here 5 is base and 201 is exponent. Exponent sometimes is also called index whole. Okay. Now you have understood that what is the exponent. It is actually the number of times a number is multiplied and it is written in form of superscript. Suppose what happens, just have a look at another example. If 7 is multiplied with itself 3 times, how will we write it? 7 is multiplied with itself 3 times. So how will you write it? Yeah, exactly. 7 is multiplied with itself, so 7 will be the base. And the exponent is the number of times it is multiplied with itself. So here the exponent will be 3 because 7 is multiplied with itself 3 times. Okay, so now you have understood what is exponent and what is power. Actually, the entire expression of writing the numbers in this format is called power. Okay, this is called power notation. This is called power notation. And another name is exponential notation. Okay, so suppose if the question is asking you that write 10 into 10 multiplied with itself 5 times in exponential notation or power notation. So how will you write it? 10 raised to the power 5. Yes, we read it as 10 raised to the power 5, or we also read it as 10 to the power 5. The power 2 and 3 have given special names. Any number having power 2 is called square. Okay, like it is called 5 square. It is read as we can read it as 5 square. And any number having power 3 is called 5 cube. Okay, so any number having power 3 is called cube. So we can read it as 5 cube. In the same way, there could be 7 cube, there could be 11 cube. Okay, now let's have a look at why power 2 and power 3 are known as square and cube. For this, have a look at the area of a square. Formula for area of a square. Formula for area of a square is side into side. Okay, side into side. Side into side, we can call it, if we write it in exponential notation, it is side raised to the power 2. And if you write the volume of cube, then it is side into side into side. That is side multiplied with itself 3 times. In power notation or exponential notation, we write it as side raised to the power 3. Now, any number having power 2 represents the area of the square having length of that measurement. Like 5 square represents the area of a square having length of 5. Like suppose it could be 5 centimeter, 5 millimeter, 5 meters, 5 feet, anything. In the same way, 5 cube represents the volume of cube having the length of side 5 unit. Okay, so that is why any number having power 2 is called 5 square and any number having power 3 is called 5 cube. Other than that, we read it as 5 raised to the power 7, 5 raised to the power 201, or 5 to the power 201. As like this we read it. So I hope that now you have understood that what exponents and power actually are, and how we write it and how we read it. Before leaving, let's solve one example. If it is written 8 raised to the power 5, so how will we write it? How will we expand it? Okay, it is 8 raised to the power 5, so base is 8. It means 8 is multiplied with itself. How many times? 5 times. So we will write it as 8 multiplied with itself. Now how many times we have written? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here the exponent is 5. So we need to write it one more time. So x raised to the power 5 can be written as 8 multiplied with itself 5 times. In the same manner, there could be any number, we can change and expand it. Or if any number is already in expanded form, then we can write it in exponential notation. So hope you have understood that what actually exponents and power are. In our next video, we will discuss its properties.